I think it's going to be a very fragile ceasefire, and I can't rule out a possibility that it may not hold, but I really hope it will hold. And as you may have mentioned, the ceasefire is good for 72 hours. That means by midday local time on December the 30th, the ceasefire will expire, and it's not even clear at this moment the ceasefire will continue after midday December the 30th. So it's quite complicated. Unfortunately, there are also some Thais who would not want to see a ceasefire. Well, it's already in effect now, but no extension after 3 days. There have been a lot of discussions happening online over the past few hours. Well, as my Cambodian colleague had mentioned earlier, on the 29th, or probably about a day before the ceasefire, the temporary ceasefire would expire, both the Thai and the Cambodian foreign ministers will meet in Kunming, southern China. And hopefully on that day, they will be able to come out with some proposal as to what to do after the ceasefire expires. We really hope that. I think what we need, at least from the Thai side, is to convince Thailand that we stand to gain more from the ceasefire, from peace, than the continuations of fighting. And I think there needs to be that sort of agreement on the Cambodian side as well. Unfortunately, point 8 of the 16-point ceasefire agreement, which was just signed earlier today, state that both sides should try to mitigate any expressions and disinformation that would heighten the environment, particularly the feelings between people of Thailand and Cambodia. And unfortunately, as we speak, I think there are a lot of dehumanizing speech, hate speech being hurled at one another from both sides of the Thai-Cambodian border, and this is something we will have to reckon. I think it's a bit more complex here in Thailand because we're going to have a general election on February the 8th, so none of the political party prior to the ceasefire has been actively or even publicly calling for a ceasefire. So I think no one wants to appear weak, politically speaking, and that may undermine the future of the ceasefire. That's our concerns. But again, I would like to urge the Cambodian side, both sides actually, but also the Cambodian sides, to really sort of play down and minimize the hate speech on both sides. I think it'll be very crucial. So in Thailand, it's more complex. Some people, I'm afraid, addicted to war. They believe that military confrontation will gain Thailand an advantage, but actually people who die are, foot soldiers, ordinary residents, or locals along the border. This is a needless war that needs to be stopped.